Welcome YouTubers to our first video. We're on our way to go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is N5. I am Santi Reviews and I'm here with
Marky,
Johnny L,
Erston,
Goslynmaxx.
that's our fifth member. Spoiler alert, you're not going to see her in any videos. So we're going to go ahead and go to the movie and we'll go ahead and pick up at the review when we're done. See ya.
Guardians, woo!
Hey guys, this is Santi Reviews. You know, we're all doing this N5 thing. And we're going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. We're in right now. You guys are getting food. And like I said, we'll do a review when we get home, okay? And we'll try and post that up as soon as possible. Alright, see you in about 4 hours. Welcome YouTubers to our premiere video. This is N5 and we'll be reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I am Santi Reviews and to my right,
Johnny L.
I'm Marky, and I'm Erston.
Goslynmaxx.
like I said, we'll be reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Major spoilers. Just to let you all know, major spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything, go ahead and stop the video right now. Alright? So, what did you guys think about the 3D? Was it worth the price of admission to go see it in 3D, or would you rather see it in 2D?
Totally worth it. I thought the little Valerian, whatever, what is that movie?
Valerian, the something 1,000 million planets.
Valerian and the Sea of 1,000 Planets. Yeah, that looked really good. The movie was really good. Definitely worth it. Hi, Soba. Come here.
Hey, dummy. Get out of the damn shot. I get the intro right and you freaking cat.
If I was better on camera, I would have been like, "Hey, Goslynmaxx."
All right. So, what do you think of the 3D?
I thought it was pretty good because, like, it wasn't overkill like some movies like to do, where they just kind of throw 3D in to throw 3D in.
More money grab.
Transformers.
Yeah, Michael Bay.
Transformers.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree with Erston on that. You know, there's a lot of movies where they just put 3D in there and that has nothing to do with the movie whatsoever, just to have a 3D effect to happen.
And also, like, I think they had enough like diversity in like the colors in the movie that you could still kind of distinguish the 3D, unlike within like like I was saying with Transformers, where everything's machinery and mechanical, so it's kind of blends in even with the 3D.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell what's going on sometimes.
That's for true. And, well, let's break down the movie. First act, opening scene, I really liked the battle that they had with the big monster in the beginning. And Baby Groot dancing. Oh, God, that's so cute. And I really like that he was just dancing around, and then you see the Guardians fight that big monster. And it's kind of a breakup because it calls back to the first one where Peter Quill's dancing around to great music, trying to find, what was it, the Infinity Stone, right? He's trying to find the damn Infinity Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. What do you think?
I agree. Baby Groot was super cute, but I just felt like it was there to sell some toys. The soundtrack, like you said, the music, as good or better than the first one.
The soundtrack was definitely good. Yeah, I could have give or take with Baby Groot. Kind of like the focus is on him, so it's like, oh, there's an epic battle in the background, but we won't bore you with the details. Look at Groot.
And I have to say, like, with Baby Groot, you know, when he was on top of, like, the little lizard and stuff, I kind of felt like he was having his own epic battle. The lizard kind of looked like the monster anyways, and so you saw him using his little tree powers and stuff, and I just thought it was its own little epic battle.
There's also, yeah, I guess it's kind of like a callback to the first one where, you know, Peter Quill like grabs the rat thing and starts singing into it like a microphone.
That is true. I forgot about that. I didn't think
Yeah.
It's like kicking him around.
Yeah.
Because I think they're the same kind of creatures.
Yeah, I think
Seems
so.
like it, yeah.
They had to save money somewhere.
Space vermin.
They were like the same ones where they were fighting them over like in the middle of the movie, and then Drax's was like a huge one and was just like eating all the other rats. I think those are the same ones.
Mm.
Yeah, and then the pacing of the movie was pretty good all the way through. I thought the only slow parts I thought were when they first met Peter Quill's dad, Ego, the living planet. That was kind of slow when they were getting to the planet and him explaining everything. But my favorite part was Rocket Raccoon's fight scene. Oh, with Yondu and his crew. That was probably one of the best things I've seen in that movie. What do you think?
I have to say that I have to agree. I like how they kind of segmented the two storylines right there. Like they went with Peter Quill, and then they went with Rocket Raccoon, and they just kind of went their own separate ways to later on, kind of get back together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it also kind of helped break up the monotony of the exposition from the side, Peter Quill and Ego, and then brought in a little bit of action with like the Reavers and Rocket. Or sorry, Reavers?
Ravagers.
Ravagers.
Firefly. Yeah, I think it helped break up the monotony. You got to see Rocket that not only is he crafty, but he's also agile, and he's actually pretty strong because he was punching out dudes.
Yeah.
That is true. Like, you kind of think of Rocket as just using guns, but he ends up kicking some major tail in the fight scene. So,
Unintended.
yeah.
Uh,
And yeah, definitely check that scene out when you guys watch the movie.
and then from there, it gets pretty big, pretty bad, where you find out what really happened with Peter Quill and his mom, and the whole big plan with the planet. It was pretty sad. I thought the ending was like pretty crushing with Yondu dying. The whole big thing. Like I know some people cried in the theater.
Hey, it was sand in my
I
eyes.
had a dad.
I think we all had a
do,
dad.
I'm sorry, Dad. You're still around.
What do you think?
I have to agree, that it was pretty intense because I wasn't expecting Yandu to die. I was actually thinking up until the very, very end, I was like, they're going to pull some sort of comic book magic. He's going to wake up, in the ship, and they're going to be like, oh, hey, you're alive. It's like, oh, shit, no, that didn't happen. He died.
Yeah, some kind of Deus Ex Machina. But I don't know how I felt about the Sovereign. Like, they were kind of part of the first act, and then they're just kind of annoyances throughout the movie. But they seem like, I don't know if I felt like they kind of detracted more than they felt.
That was kind of forced. Like, I felt that was kind of forced because in the beginning when they were doing the monster thing and they were talking about the batteries and stuff, they could have kind of like left it at that after he had already went to the jump to Ego, and that could have ended it. You didn't have to bring the Sovereign back for anything else because they really didn't make any impact in the movie, other than at the very, very, very end when they make the reference to Adam, which, even then, I don't even know what it is other than maybe Adam Warlock. I don't even know.
Maybe. They were kind of the plot device to get Yondu to where they found Ego.
Yeah.
Where
And
Ego
then,
bumped into him.
and then what was it that my favorite part also towards the end was when you saw them all come together. It looked like an Avengers callback, on the first Avengers when you see all the heroes go and then they do that whole camera spin around so you see them all and
Yeah.
cool superhero poses. Yeah,
And then-
I was like, oh man, here we go, Avengers 2.0.
And then Mantis takes Grapple to the head.
Oh, yeah, she has that big old rock in the head.
Yeah.
It's okay, she's just unconscious.
Oh, so what did you guys think of the fight between Quill, Star-Lord, and his dad? Like, with the kind of deified fighting CG scenes.
I thought if Ego was so powerful, he could have taken that bomb off himself.
Yeah.
If he was so like, oh, I can kill all these guys, I could have just taken the bomb off myself. That's where it kind of like I lost it, where I was like, it's kind of a cop out.
It is. It definitely is because he wasn't just a planet. He was actually a celestial.
Yeah.
They reference, and celestials are supposed to be like one of the most powerful beings that you can have in like the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
So to have it like copped out is like, oh yeah, these little battery components they blew up and they killed a celestial. I don't know, that was kind of weak.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think like that Peter Quill giving him superpowers doesn't work for me because half the fun of Peter Quill is the fact that he's
The underdog.
just a normal guy, you know, and he's got Drax around him. He's got everybody around him who are exceptional at what they do, and not saying he's not exceptional, but he's just a normal guy. And giving him superpowers just didn't work for me.
Yeah. But for all in all, I would go see the movie again.
Oh, definitely worth a second view.
Kurt Russell was an awesome, ego. That was
Yeah.
spot on.
Oh yeah, he did great, and I went there just for Rocket Raccoon, to be honest. I mean, I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, you like little rodents, huh?
Trash pandas?
Yeah.
What do you call him?
Trash Bandit.
Trash bandit. It's like
No,
you're
trash
right.
panda.
You're not a raccoon. You're a
Is it
trash
Panda or
bandit.
Trash panda.
Trash panda.
I think it's Bandit.
I thought it was a
Panda.
bandit.
Panda.
Alright.
Anyway, the one thing I was missing was a Tango and Cash reunion. It should have happened.
That's true. It's
It should have been like,
and
oh, what's
Russell.
up? And then they could have had like a poster in the background of Tango and Cash or something.
Well, you should probably reference why that, because we didn't say about.
Oh yeah,
Stallone.
because Stallone was in the movie. If y'all didn't know, he plays. Who does he play?
He plays as one of the Ravagers, like the head one. His character originally was Starhawk in the
Ah,
comics.
Yeah, you were saying it was like one of the original
Mm.
Guardians from the first generation or something.
Those of you who know the comic will know what we're talking about. Otherwise, just enjoy the fact that Sylvester Stallone is making another appearance in the movie.
yeah. Okay, and then what I also liked was that you didn't see any crossover. You didn't see Iron Man or like Captain America when they showed Earth. They didn't show any other superheroes like they do in Ant-Man or Civil War. Like I like the fact that it was just the Guardians and they expanded on their universe
Yeah.
versus forcing other things in.
They kind of showed a few aliens. Didn't really go into who they were. I didn't recognize any of them.
Well, I did.
I mean, like the Ovoids.
The ones that were the Watchers when they
Yeah.
actually had the cameo for
With Stanley.
Stanley.
I mean, yeah,
And that was really the only one I saw.
those are the only ones I really recognized. But some of the other races I didn't. And yeah, I was also kind of surprised there was no real crossovers as far as like on Earth,
Yeah.
like evac or trying to protect people or anything.
Kind of feel like they missed an opportunity for the crossover, kind of to give a little bit of spoiler to the crossover.
I'm wondering if it's partially due to like the Avengers kind of being fragmented right now, so they couldn't really respond in the whole act, like that whole hero act that Stark helped pass.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I think the only one really available would be like Doctor Strange, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Or they could have gotten the guys from Netflix. Jessica Jones and all those guys. The B team.
Defenders.
Get the B team on it.
What I would
Send
think-
them in.
What I would think is maybe like all these movies that we're seeing, they're not specifically in chronological order. That
Yeah.
some of these are happening in the meantime while this is actually happening.
Yeah, because I'm assuming like Thor Ragnarok is happening at the same time as
Guardians.
Guardians and Civil War,
Yeah.
which is why he wasn't really in it. After Doctor Strange, since Doctor Strange, I believe, is in Thor Ragnarok as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then what'd you guys think of the post-credit scenes? I thought they were pretty good. I thought there was a lot of them. There was like 5 from what I
I
count.
think we were promised 5.
Yeah, we were promised 5 and we got them. Trust me. We got them. The first one was, the ones with the Guardians was funny. They were funny. And I liked the fact that they didn't like touch back onto Thanos or they didn't touch back onto the Infinity Stones or anything like that where the other ones do.
Yeah.
But it was just its own comic relief to the end of the movie.
Definitely. You get to see a teenage Groot, which is pretty cool.
You can hear his voice cracking.
Yeah.
I am.
I am Groot. I have to say the funniest one to me was the one where the guy had the fin on his head and he was practicing with the arrow, and he ends up shooting Drax. He's like, ah! Ah!
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. So I guess from all of us, I think it was worth it. What do you guys think? I go see it again. I'd probably get it downloaded legally. Download it.
Pay for your movies, kids.
Yeah, please. And yeah, what'd you guys think?
I would definitely go see it again. It's worth seeing once, worth seeing twice for sure.
Yeah, I'd give it the two watches for sure. Surprisingly, there weren't too many like Easter eggs in this movie.
No, I think it was too much. Like like I said, trying to explain
Tell
the
the
Guardians
story.
of the Galaxy. So they could probably bring in Miss Marvel or some other celestial being or something else to battle
Yeah,
after Thanos. I think that's what they're trying to set up.
I think there was what like the ovoids, maybe a Planet Hulk reference.
And then I was
And then
also
Howard the
thinking
Duck.
Howard the Duck, and then I was
Yeah.
also thinking the guys that transform. What is it called?
Transformers.
No, the
Transformers?
Transformers. Well,
GoBots.
no, the one that Stan Lee plays, like Secret Wars. I forgot. Come on, Johnny.
The Watchers.
No, yeah, he was with the Watchers, and he was explaining like what he'd be doing. It starts with an S.
The
Skulls?
skull.
The
Or-
scrolls. There we go. I think that's what's gonna happen. Maybe. I don't know. That's what I think.
Weren't they the ones that were supposed to be in the first Avengers movie?
No, that was in the animated one. Get it straight.
I thought they were the Skrulls. Supposed to be the Skrulls in the first Avengers movie.
Uh,
Bad Skrulls.
comment down below. Tell them what you think. All right. Well, that's the end of our review. Like I said, first video, N5. I'm Santi Reviews. You can go ahead and look on the bottom to find all of our social media. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll let these guys sign off. Go ahead.
See you guys later. This is Johnny L.
I'm Barky. Thanks for watching.
And I'm Erston. Have a good one.
Until later, Goslynmaxx.
Rocket Raccoon, you actually got to see him in action fighting against the Reavers. Oh, sorry, Ravengers.
This is a
Son of a
Firefly.
bitch. And to my right is...
Johnny L.
And I'm Barky.
Erston.
Fuck. Hint, spoilers. Big spoilers. If you don't want to see anything else, stop the video now.
There's gonna
Alright.
be more spoilers than a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, really. And
And boom, baby!